Good morning, everyone. This is Matt Long with your Easy Agronomy Update. I'm joined today by David Hollenrake, President of Syngenta Seeds and Regional Director of North America for Syngenta. And I want to say thanks again, David, for being out for our field day last year. And wanted to kind of ask you just one question or to visit with the growers about one thing. Since your time out in Leota last year, every time I see you, you talk about the long view and the five basically principles you have for the Syngenta business and Golden Harvest business. And so give you a little time to tell the growers about the long view and how that affects them.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. So it's one of our core values. And the reason it's so important for us is if you think of the business of farming, it's quite difficult, it's cyclical. It really takes a long view if you're a farmer. And our purpose with the value is really to think about, what do we need to do over a 15-year horizon in order to help a farmer succeed. So we actually plan in a 15-year horizon. And we're investing about $1.4 billion a year in R&D. That's a big number, but it's necessary in order to help farmers overcome the challenges they have. So as I think of your world, abiotic stress, drought stress is obviously the biggest challenge. We're pouring resources into that in a pretty significant way, but we're also pouring resources into disease management, into insect management, herbicide tolerance, obviously genetic improvement, huge area of focus for us. But the long view is really a value brought to us by our owners that really thinks about agriculture in a long-term cycle. The other aspect of this that's really exciting for me is we're owned by ChemChina, and ChemChina looks at our business as critically important to help feed the country of China. So a couple interesting fun facts. About 20% of the global population lives in the country of China. Only 7% of the arable land is in the country of China. So they acquired us with a mindset of having an innovation arm that could feed their country. And no doubt, China is the most important market for U.S. farmers. And their perspective is they need to invest in our business here to enable food security there. And why that's important from an R&D perspective is there's a ton of money invested in institutions inside of the country of China, in land-grant type institutions, ag-based institutions inside of the country of China. And having that partnership mindset that we have allows us to participate in that type of innovation investment. And so we see it as a really important attribute, really important value that'll help U.S. farmers. The other values, so long view is certainly very, very important to us. Passion for farmers is value number one, trying to teach the entire organization the importance of the business of farming and how to connect with them. How matters, how we treat each other, how we treat customers, how we treat difficult situations matters. And then determined execution. Doing what we say and saying what we're going to do. And then, the final one is growth for all. So we really try to stimulate an environment where we can create growth for our employees, growth for our partners like you, Matt, and growth for the customers you serve.
Very good. So I'm excited to continue to be involved in it because I personally have a long view on my own business, on my own relationship with my customers and growers, and it's exciting to be involved in a large organization that has that same perspective. And I appreciate you taking the time again to come out to Leota last year and to do this today, send a little message out to everyone in our neck of the woods again. I appreciate it, David.
Matt, thank you.
Thanks a lot. I'm Matt Long, helping you farm differently.